There we go. Okay, hey, sweetie, are you still in there?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
No, where's the volume? Really
there we go. No, I can hear me. I can hear me. Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, I can hear
All
you.
right.
Can I take
All right.
this off now?
Yes, you can take that off now.
Awesome.
My wife was in the quest to try to see if this worked. All right, hello. My name is Brandon AD, aka Chef Buckaroo, or I'm Chef Brandon AD, aka Buckaroo Banzai and AltspaceVR and most other platforms. So today we are going to try to do a nice quick one because I have some guests over to the house today, and so you're going to hear a lot of chatter in the background because we have 3 kids in the house. But today we are going to be making the most ridiculous avocado toast that I could possibly think of. First, we're going to start with bacon. We're going to make some coconut curry bacon. What you want to do is get, and I wanted, my inspiration behind this is, hey, down a little bit. Okay, my inspiration behind this is because a lot of people, especially going into a new era of COVID, you're not going to be able to go out to brunch and stuff as much. And if you really want to, go overboard, I mean, you can fix your avocado toast. Avocado toast is pretty easy, but to fix this truly, if I was going to do this, I wanted to fix a really good one. And I'm going to scream at my children again, so let me, hold on. Hey, Lily, my daughter, calm down. Okay, so first you get some thick cut bacon. And, this is Dempsey, come here. This is my friend Dempsey.
Hey.
They're over at the house today, we're cooking for them, and it's always nice to have some people over, and it's such a rarity these days, but we're all kind of don't go a whole lot of places.
Coconut palm
Yeah,
sugar?
this is organic coconut palm sugar, and we want to.
Fancy.
Oh yeah, it has just a slight. It's like brown sugar with this really, really slight coconut taste. Then I want to sprinkle a little bit of that, and then this, which I've used before on the show, is Kadai Paneer Masala. It's a curry, but it's specifically for paneer. And I found it in our local Indian grocer. I would say if you just want to find a nice mild red curry or just a masala blend, it's the same thing if you can't find the specific thing.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing to go in because that's going to take a bit. And I have my oven at 400. If you have the time, put it at 350. It's going to go a little bit better. And I just do it on the one side, and that's enough. And we're just going to bake it. All right. Also, what has been going is I have my fryer on because we're going to do some tempura, and I have some water at a almost boil because we're going to be poaching some eggs. What I've done ahead of time is I've toasted some almonds because we're going to be making a sauce. And I've made what is called shokupan, which is a Japanese milk bread. It's basically like the most delicious white bread, or it's the Japanese version of white bread. And you can look this up on the internet if you're interested. It is basically, the main difference between this and every other white bread is you take a little bit of milk, water, and flour. And I think it's a fourth of the recipe you have to basically make a roux out of, and then you heat it up, then let it cool off a little bit, and then add that to your when you mix your dough, and it makes it retain moisture better. Basically, is the effect that it has that the Japanese discovered. So that's what this is. And we're going to, now that we have the bacon in, I'm going to cut some thick slices of this, and this is what we're going to make our avocado toast out of. Maybe one day I will go over, how to make this, but again, just look up a recipe online. The main thing that is special about it, other than what I told you, is after you get the dough, you have to, once you roll it out into a ball, you let it rise, you cut it in half, and then you roll it out to a nice rectangular pattern, you fold it over, and then you roll it into like a roll up, and then you have 2 roll ups that you put inside a pan like this with a removable lid, like that. And then, if you can see it on the camera, it has this kind of swirly. It's like Minecraft bread. It's like it has a swirly pattern, but it's still like once it comes out inside, it looks like that or like that. So we're gonna cut some nice thick pieces for our avocado toast.
Ooh, it looks good. I already tried some of it.
Yeah, we had to cut just a little slice earlier to see how it tasted once it came out. Because I tested this yesterday. Oh, it's still kind of warm too. I made one of these yesterday, and here I'll show you. Just to show you that it's good to practice. This was the first one, and it came out. It didn't hit the sides, the upper part of the pan because my yeast was old. So anyway, now all I'm going to do is put this in the oven and let it toast. Just open face, on nothing, on the little grill racks on the oven. But to not forget about it, I'm going to set my timer for about 3 minutes. And you also want to be very conscious of the bacon, because once you put the sugar on it and the curry on it, it will go pretty fast. All right. Next, what we're going to do is make a sauce. So, oh no, I don't need that. So what I have here is some toasted almonds, and I have some leftover. There are these little teardrop peppers that are really good for garnish and everything, but they've been sitting in my fridge for a little while, and I wanted to use something and get rid of them. And so the perfect thing for little red sweet peppers is a romesco sauce, and I thought it kind of synchronistic because what the other thing that Shokupan is they use Shokupan for is this, which is most people have heard of at this point. It's called a panko. It's Japanese breadcrumbs. Well, if you've ever wondered where Japanese breadcrumbs come from, it is Shokupan. So we're going to remove my headphones, and let's see who's in here. Hello to Fresh. Hello to Salty Soul. Hello
Fresh, Salty
to
Soul.
Chuck. Who is it? Chucks Does VR.
Shout out.
Shout out. Who's up here? Hello, Ativ.
Ativ.
Just let y'all know I see y'all in there. I'm still in my avatar, but I have my headphones off, so I can't hear y'all. Again, if y'all need to message me, if y'all have any questions, message me through the AltsVR app, and or you know and I will happily try to answer you guys.
Are you live on Twitch?
Yeah, I'm live on Twitch, but I usually I haven't started growing the Twitch thing as much as I want. I've mostly been concentrating on the AltspaceVR. Every now and again, I have a few people on Twitch, but we're gonna get there next week because I'm taking some time off, and we're gonna try to.
What are those?
Huh? These are little red peppers. Okay. They're like little teardrop peppers. I've had them in the fridge for a while. I need to use them, so what we're gonna make is a romesco sauce.
Ooh.
And so, for romesco sauce, all you need it's a sauce that looks like it's creamy, but it has no cream in it, and it's just red peppers, roasted almonds, and what was it? Panko. And then I saved this, so I diced some tomatoes for the avocado toast, and then.
What'd you do with that piece of bread that was right there? You did not throw that away.
No, I ate it, or it's right there.
Okay, go on.
If you want that little piece right there. You want that little piece right there?
Pizza?
He wants that little piece right there.
I was eyeballing
It came out real good. Like the
I was
house.
eyeballing it earlier, and I was like,
The whole house smelled like bread. It was so freaking
good,
awesome.
y'all. It's so good.
All right, let's see. Oh, wait, there we go. Smoky. Nope, not time yet.
Ooh, that's looking so good.
But I'm going to flip I'm gonna flip our Shoki pan.
If y'all could smell this right now, it's insane.
And then let's do another 3 minutes.
I upgraded this last time I was here. Is it on?
No, yeah, the microwave might be since you've been here. All right, so the only addition to the traditional romesco sauce is when I cut my diced tomatoes for the avocado toast today. I save like all the seed pods and that part of the tomato, and I'm going to put that in just for a little extra to have it not be so peppery, because the tomato's already going to be on it and it's going to pop. So all you do for romesco, it's one of the easier sauces to make. Cheers. I'm going to take all of these, put them in my little food blender, or food processor. I'm going to add about 2/3 of my almonds just to see where we are, because the almonds are going to be strong. I'm going to add my tomato hearts. And then a little bit of panko for thickening. Usually you would add oil because you would be adding roasted tomato or roasted peppers or raw peppers. These things are in oil already, so I do not have to do that. And then it's basically the breadcrumbs that thicken the sauce. Oh, I had it plugged in. Come on. It's the breadcrumbs that thicken the sauce and make it look creamy. Along with the nuts. And then I'm going to have a little bit of salt.
Dude, look at that. That turned out perfect.
In it. You ever ring one of those?
Dude, that's crazy.
It looks like a creamy sauce, and it's one of the.
Wow, that's insane. Wow.
We need to have y'all over every Sunday.
Wow.
And hello, new people. Let's see.
It's awesome how it came together.
Yes, hello, Empress. Hello, Penny Smash. Yes,
Penny Smash.
It is live. Hello,
Just
Dr.
cashed in.
Silas. Welcome to the show. Everybody popping in. I didn't schedule this till yesterday, so I'm happy to see that many people here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hello. All right, so this is basically that is your romesco sauce. Here, Dempsey. Here.
Oh yeah, let me try this. So, red pepper, toasted almond, little tomato hearts, and a little salt. What was that?
Yeah, and panko to thicken.
Amazing.
It's it's a very, very simple.
Very fresh tasting.
It's not like you can get a gluten-free breadcrumb too, and then make it totally vegan, basically.
You're not getting a lot of bite either. You get a lot of freshness, a lot of it even tastes a little creamy.
And
there's no cream in there.
If you want to spice it up, we could spice it up because I have some. Well,
I could see maybe a little fresh cracked pepper in there, maybe.
A little bit more. Woo! We're getting there. Woo! I might want to turn the bacon. Let's see.
Blasphemy! You said you weren't turning it.
Well, let me see. I just want to check. No, we're good. I'm not turning it. I'm not turning it. Let me put another 3 minutes on it.
Raise the roof.
Okay. Next. What was next?
on
All
the
right. So
agenda.
next we're going to make a little bit of tempura batter for. We're gonna do a little bit of
Cornstarch
steak and eggs.
and what? Soda water?
No, just cold water.
Cold water?
I've never, in all my experience of trying to make batters with like beer or whatever, the fizziness of the beer or the soda water or the seltzer never made a difference. As far as I could taste.
Yeah.
When I tasted one thing versus water versus seltzer water,
Right.
I couldn't tell a difference.
Yeah.
It's just it's a thought that you think might work, and
You don't think it adds more volume to the batter using the carbonated water? that
It's
I
not-
think would be the only difference. The flavor's going to be exactly
But
the
no,
same.
like for instance, if you use at work, we just do Aunt Jemima and water, and it's like fish and chips batter.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. It's not. Yeah.
No.
It's no. I've used beer. I've used seltzer water. It doesn't seem to me to make it any. If it does,
Not
it's
really that different.
it's such a light thing. And I looked up several different tempura batter recipes today.
Yeah.
To see what was good, and I was surprised that rice flour was not involved because I have some rice flour and I wanted to use it. But today, mainly I want since I recently had an experience making some crispy pork for an experiment at work. Corn flour. It's basically half corn flour or cornstarch. Sorry, half cornstarch, half flour, and cold water is what we're looking for. And then the key the real key is you barely mix it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for, what is this? A third of a cup of cornstarch. This cornstarch is really the thing. Like if you want to do a good super crispy chicken, do half cornstarch, half flour.
Really?
With whatever your oh crap, a little too much. With whatever your spices are. Coat the chicken with it and let it sit overnight. And then see where you are. Because it makes like the glutens develop and some magic happen, and then you end up with this like super crispy chicken.
My go-to fried chicken is my Mima's recipe. It's just a seasoned buttermilk that I marinate overnight, then I just fry in a cast iron.
Yeah.
It's simple, but it's good. It's
All right.
literally just seasoned salt and pepper and buttermilk.
So we have a third and a third, and then we should need another third. Hello, let's see, Paige.
What's up, Paige? How's
How
it
y'all
going?
doing? Let me check in with everybody, make sure everybody's hearing everything. Okay, there they are. If I can hear it in my headphones, they're hearing it. Y'all please, if the sound or the picture goes out at any point, I'm trying the new AltspaceVR player. If it goes out at any point, please text me through the AltspaceVR, and I will see y'all. Woo! All right, so our bread is ready.
Bread's ready?
You think so? You want a little more toasted than that? I think
that's good.
So the people. So we got a light
So
toast.
the people. I don't know if y'all can smell that bacon. It makes you want to slap somebody.
All right, and it's the key. If you're not going to use, if you toast bread for something like this, and and I'm so used to doing that shit at work. If you're toasting bread, and you need to let it rest before you're going to actually do anything with it, like we're doing the avocado toast, use a wire rack, because if you just set it on like a flat surface, the moisture in the bread is going to, like, one side of the bread is going to turn to mush if you let it sit too long, and one side's going to be toasted and one side's not. So just use one of these. Invest. One of the more useful pieces of equipment. All right, so let's put this up, and then we're going to put cold water. Where's my... There it is. Let's see. No, that's not going to be possible. I'm just going to do this by feel. Put a little bit in, and then I'm going to use chopsticks, because the whole key is to not let it mix up too much. You want to use cold water and then still have it semi-lumpy.
You want a little chunky?
I think I added just enough. Let me add just a hair more flour. And you got it just slightly a little too thin. That should do. So you want it a little bit chunky and cold. A little bit more. Move this for y'all. Thank y'all all for staying. I see a lot of people still in AltSpace. And we will I'm getting better at this. I just to let y'all know, I'm taking a little week off next week. Not for. Let's see, there you go. Actually, I'm going to put a tad little bit. This last little bit, I'm just going to mix real light. There we go, and that should theoretically be good. But I will be, I'm going to be doing a lot of improvements to the show because I'm taking a little time off of my work for Thanksgiving week and doing some improvements. So I hope y'all enjoy. Or the next week is not Thanksgiving. I forget if next week is Thanksgiving or the week after that. But we're going to be doing a really good Thanksgiving leftover show coming up soon. All right, so we have our tempura batter. I have bacon is almost done. Let's see. Some of the bacon is done. So let's take our bacon, 2 pieces at the end. It doesn't matter if it gets a little bit black, it's good because it's going to be the sugar effect. Now I'm going to take those because I like my bacon a little bit extra crispy. But we're going to take the bacon out now. It looks like it's at a pretty good level of crispiness, but it's still, because of the sugar, this particular bacon is never going to get like extraordinarily, crispy, but that's what you have to shoot for. And it's a good smell in it.
No matter what you cook, put bacon on it, we're good.
All right.
Throw some bacon on it.
Next thing. I'm going to reduce the oven down to, let's see. Actually, I'm going to turn it off completely at this point because what we have here is some filet that I cut up and pre-seasoned with salt and pepper. And we got to do this in 2 batches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip everything in. I'm going to dip half this in, fry it, take it out. In fact, let me move this from here. Move this over here for right now. Set another towel up for the steak. And then I'm going to fry half. I'm going to dip and fry half this steak. I'm going to tilt the camera up that way. Let's see. Oh, wait. Let me get my lights. I forgot to put my lights. Woo! Where's my lights? Damn it. Oh well, y'all are going to have to live without lights this week. Okay, so here's the fryer. If y'all can see on this cam, we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to put 8. We got, where'd my other chopstick go? I lost my chopstick!
Chopstick down!
Chopstick down!
Where's that?
Here, I got my backup. I got my backup. It's all good. All right, we got chopstick back. All right, so
Found it. Fell on the floor. We're gonna watch.
it fell on the floor. All right. Well, too late. We got replacement chopstick. That one's dead to me. All right. Then we're gonna go over to the fryer, and I've never made tempura steak before, so hopefully this doesn't get too well done. What do you think? 3 minutes? That's what I'm thinking. 3 minutes. So I'm gonna put this in, and we're gonna set the timer for 3 minutes.
I don't even know if it'll need that long. I think we just watch
2
it.
minutes.
It starts floating. That batter looks
You're
crispy.
right. You're right. Let's see.
What temperature you have on the grease?
360. 360 on the grease.
All 8 of those in there.
I want to try doing 2 batches. Usually it's
You might have to do more. You might have to do it in 3 because it might cool your grease on too much to put all 8 of those in there. It's pretty good. Doing pretty good. And that's one of those convection things too, isn't it?
yes.
It's induction.
Induction. It'll heat it up pretty fast.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that to the people. This is an induction burner.
Oh, can they see us from this angle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although
we got room. Okay.
There we go.
Play with me.
And then, while that's frying, I'm going to go ahead and dip the other ones in the batter. Pya, like this. And I did season, I cut the steak and seasoned it a good like hour beforehand, and if you can do that, it lets the salt get in a little bit better, and it release the juice and then reabsorb the blood and reabsorb it for a little bit. And bring this, let's see, we have to get ready for plating now. So, and then the final thing is I'm turning up my water again, and I'm going to show y'all something very, very, very special. If you want to have people over and they like poached eggs, what we have here is something I got out of, I learned from Anthony Bourdain actually. It was in one of Anthony Bourdain's books. This is the ultimate poached eggs. Yep, I'm gonna show you. I've prepped 7 of them, so we get 2 each. But I wanted to show you exactly how this is done, so I'm gonna do the last one right now.
Get your pencil, get your paper, get your notepad, pull out your note app.
This is one of the special things. I've made this a couple times. Get some plastic wrap, take it out of the box, cut it with a knife, like I just did. Key to this, you're going to spray your plastic wrap. There we go. With Pam, preferably I got olive oil Pam.
Olive oil in a can.
You take your egg.
Only the highest quality, free range.
Well, y'all were coming over, so I had to do something special. If I'm having guests over, I'm going to buy the good eggs. And then this is truffle oil.
Ooh.
And confit. Yeah.
Ooh.
And so confit is basically, it's cooked in oil. And so this is truffled confit eggs. And what you want to do is grab it kind of close, squeeze as much of the air out of this little area at the bottom where the egg is. And then you want to hold, squeeze this, and then twist the top. So it's not twisting, it's not contracting the egg, but it's contracting the top, because you want to protect the egg from getting squished, because you don't want to break the yolk. Generally, these take longer than regular poached eggs, and you want to try to lean them off the side of the pot. So now let's check our steak. Oh, let's see.
I need to flip them a little bit around.
See how they're going.
How they're cooking it.
Well, yeah, this is, I've never done this before, so this is the wild card item. Oh yeah, I do.
Did you set a timer or no?
No, I didn't set a time. But wait, I need to break them apart. They're kind of sticking together. Ah!
Doing good.
Okay, and the next one, we're going to switch them on the next round. Some of them kind of stuck together, so it's important to kind of swirl them around in the oil as you're putting each individual piece in. There's only one that looks like, yeah, it kind of only has, one has like 3 sides. So I'm going to let that go for 30 more seconds. And in the meantime, I'm going to get my plates out. Because this is also an experiment in showing y'all how to plate for guests. Then I will take this out, because I'm sure you're wondering, oh, when is he going to do the avocado? So, this is the avocado. I've mashed. I'm going to take off a little bit. It started to oxidize. So I take off a little bit of oxidization so it looks prettier. And then that's where we are right there. It's not the greatest lighting, but let's see. Yeah, there you go. And then what we're going to do, actually I'm going to take the steak out now. show y'all what it looks like. We're going to see what temperature it is. Oh yeah, it's done. So we want to go a little bit shorter than that because it's probably about medium well is what it's going to turn out as. Sorry, where's my, here we go. So you have avocado, put some salt, some lime, and I have 1 Meyer lemon. You can use all lime, but in this, because I have the curry bacon, I think the lemon lime is going to go a little bit better with the curry bacon. Now, if you get any seeds in, kind of try to take them out. I got a couple of lemon seeds in there. There we go. Trying to take out my lemon seeds first. And do it over my hand. And honestly, I should have completed the avocado mix before I fried the first round of steak. But I have my oven still warm, and I can pop the steak in there to keep it kind of warm while we're waiting for the next batch. But I don't want to overcook it because it's already a little bit overcooked. I'm sorry, you don't need to. There's no seeds in here, so I don't need to worry about it. All right, then we mixy. And then hello, Mr. Pete.
Oh, it's Mr. Pete. Hey,
Mr. Pete is in the room. My wife says hi, Mr. Pete. Glad to see you here. Thank you, Brett. I think we're going to do just a hair more salt. And then we're good. Okay, so now, before we start the final process, I want to put my plates out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my cutting board over here. And this is the, if you're having people over, you have to set up before you start the last phase, put the plates out. Woo! And then the steak, these are going to take about 5 minutes. Their usual poached eggs take about like 2.5 minutes, but since they're in this, they take about 5 minutes. So 5 minutes from now, I want to be ready.
These look good.
Yeah, they do.
You want me to drop the other ones while you're doing that?
Let me put, no, actually, I'm timing it to where you don't have to.
Okay.
So I'm going to put all 8 of these in here. And just kind of try to lay
Check that out.
a little bit of the plastic wrap over the edge. If it burns to the side, it's not that much of a problem. It's not going to affect the egg at the bottom. And there you go.
Check that out.
And then we pop our steak in.
This looks amazing.
One of my favorite things is to just make bubble fries.
And then, since last time it kind of stuck together, I'm going to stir these a little bit. Sorry, I will work on getting a camera over by the cooking station. Or my oven and everything. Alright, now that that's going, let's put our toast on each plate. Because the toast is now cooled off, it's going to be able to, it's not going to get like all mushy on the other side. Everything is high. Alright. So, we have our avocado.
Straight avocado, or did you mix anything with it?
It's avocado, salt, and Meyer lemon and lime. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper on top. That's mine. All right. Then I'm going to cut up the bacon. $2.45. All right. Then I have some pre-diced tomatoes. These are Campari tomatoes. They're really nice little small tomatoes. If you can't find like San Marzanos, I like these second best. They have a really tomatoey flavor. Then we have, this is Merlot soaked Bellifatano cheese. If y'all have ever been to the show before, this is one of my favorite cheeses to use. It can be found in probably a lot of cheese sections, like the gourmet cheese section in your local grocery store. There's a balsamic version and a Merlot version. I prefer the balsamic. My wife prefers the Merlot. Both are freaking amazing. I'm going to give us one each of.
Ooh, the colors on this look so good.
All right. Put one on the top.
So good. Oh my. Insane, y'all. The colors too. Looks so good.
Okay, we're just going to do that falling off. Ow! The one on my hand is burning me. see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That. This one. And this one. All right. And then now. These should be ready. Yep.
Wow.
Oh, crap. Give me that. No. Where is it?
Spoon, you slide spoon, don't you?
I got it. Sometimes they might come out. Actually, that might make it easier. I've never done it that way before.
I was like, looks like you might have.
So I can just slip it out of its bag. I'll put that bag in the sink. And slip it out of its bag. And then scoop it out. Because it's already been infused with that truffle oil.
Perfectly poached eggs, y'all. Like, I'm not kidding you. They're perfect. That's insane.
And again, it just takes a little bit longer. It takes about twice the time of a normal poached egg. Let's see.
But if you're not that experienced, or maybe poaching eggs a little intimidating to you, I feel like this will be a little easier.
Yeah. But just remember the key, the absolute key to remember is spraying down your saran wrap before you put the egg in. Otherwise, the egg sticks and everything comes apart.
These aren't sticking at all.
The last one out. Well, now I made a mess with that one. Of course. The last one. So we put one nice egg on each. On top. Woo!
Kitchen hands.
Screw that. I think I overdid them a little bit by the feel. But you want them a little runny? You want them a little runny. Even if you overdo them a little bit. I mean, it's been about 5 years since I fixed these, so. But y'all don't have to worry about it at home. I'm sorry, Dempsey. You're gonna have to deal with just slightly little.
Be terrible.
After all this stuff.
There's no way I'm eating this massive plate. I'm gonna give it a shot though. And then sauce it off. Sauce to finish it off.
Our little sauce to finish it off, or romesco. Oh, I'm not even gonna be able to do it. I have to put a little water in it.
Reblend it.
Yeah. It thickened the romesco since it has the panko in it. Can't have a tendency to thicken. We'll put a little bit more. All you gotta do, just a little more water. And then hey, sweetie, can you get your phone?
You can. What do you need it for?
I need you to take a picture.
Oh, okay. I can do it.
And that is tempura fried steak and truffle or confit truffle eggs, avocado toast with curry bacon and romesco sauce. Thank you for joining us. I will pop into AltSpace to anybody who's left who wants to.
Chewy!
We're supposed to
See you
serve
talk.
this and go eat.
Yeah, go. You go ahead and take it and eat and say bye to everybody at home.
Bye to everybody at home.
Who's in there? Farm Dog. On Twitch. Thank you, Farm Dog, if you're still watching. If when are you gonna invite me to dinner, Mr. Pete? Hey, anytime, Mr. Pete. If you're in Savannah, Georgia, you come on down and you can come by the house. All right. Thank y'all for coming. I'm gonna pop it back into AltSpace here and mute the microphone for a minute or two, and then I'm gonna go eat my dinner. So thank you again for joining us, and next week we will be back.